Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm super excited once again for another video. Today's video I'm actually going to be doing a tutorial. I feel like I really haven't done much of them on my channel in a while. So I'm going to be doing this, but I'm actually going to be using a new product and comparing it with an old product. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do one eye with one of the palettes, which is this palette right here, and this is called the it's by Bad Habit Aphrodite. It's an 18 color eyeshadow. Not sure which video you're gonna see first, but if my haul video goes up first, then you'll know this palette is from ShopHush.com. But if this palette goes up first, now you know it's from ShopHush.com, which is a super affordable website with amazing tons of makeup brands that I've never even heard of, such as this one. And this bad boy right here is actually an exact dupe for the palette that I'm using today, is the Huda Beauty Rose Gold. So what I'm going to be doing is using this palette, and I'm going to pretty much use pretty similar shades on both eyes, and then we'll see how it goes. So without further ado, I'm just going to go ahead and get started with my eyes. And yeah, and then I'll go do the rest of my face after I finish my eyes, and then we'll talk a little bit about how it went. So if you want to see how the look goes, then keep watching. Alright, so I zoomed in a little bit so you all can see. I really don't know how I'm going to do the video yet. I'm just going to kind of go as it is. If I find that it's starting to get a little too long, then I'll probably just do a voiceover and fast forward through, because like I've been kind of saying in like my previous videos, is I'm trying to rearrange the way I do my videos a little bit. I don't want them to be too long, but then again I don't want to miss out any information, and that's kind of the person I am. So but yeah, anyways, I'm just gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna start with the Aphrodite palette, and we'll just do this eye first, and then I'll go ahead and take the Huda Beauty palette and do my eye on this side. And so yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with the Santé Eye Long Lasting Eye Primer, and you can get this from shopmissa.com. So I'm just gonna go ahead and prime my eyes with that. Oh, I don't have my mirror. Alrighty guys, so we're gonna go ahead and get started with the tutorial. I'm gonna prime my eyes with the Santé eyeshadow primer. It's a long lasting eyeshadow base from shopmissa.com. So for the lid, I went ahead with Koi from the Aphrodite palette, which is going to be my right eye. And I added Koi to set as a base. And then I went ahead and started by going in with blushing, which is kind of like a mid-tone pink, and added that to my crease. And then I gradually darkened my crease using Jealousy and Seduction. Seduction is the darkest of the two, so I went ahead and used a more defined pencil brush to really get that into my crease, and then blended it out with a fluffy brush. My favorite one that I use, which I actually have two of, is the Morphe 518, M518. That's actually one of my favorites, along with the M441 and 443, I think. And then for the shimmer shade, I'm using the color Beauty from the Aphrodite palette again. And before I did that, I used the peach color AOA Wonder Skin Concealer, and with a concealer brush I kind of carved out that area, not necessarily as a cut crease, but just because it sets a really nice base for the shimmer when you apply it, and then it just kind of looks good, I guess. It's kind of like a new technique that I've been trying, and I've been liking it. So, and then I spritzed my MAC, I believe it's 242. That's the brush. I love that brush for lid shades. So I wet that and then applied it, and fixed up my crease, and then went ahead and reciprocated that look on the other eye using the Huda Beauty palette. So I used Bay from the Huda Beauty palette to set my face, my eye, I'm sorry. And then I went in with the color Shy and built that into my crease. Then I went ahead and added Bossy, which was a tad darker. And then after that, in my crease, I went ahead and added Cocoa, which I pretty much kind of tried to pick shades that were similar to the eye just so you guys can get a good look at how both eyes look using two separate palettes. And I did the same thing. One thing I did notice though about the Huda Beauty is that you have to apply it with your hand. The brush just did not work for me, so I just went ahead and started applying it with my hand because, girl, it wasn't working. So then I just cleaned up my under eye, fixed my crease and everything. And that's pretty much it. I'm going to go ahead and finish the rest of my face, then I'll be back. So now we're going to go ahead and finish the rest of the eye, which is my under eye. And I'm pretty much just reciprocating everything that I had on my crease on my lower lash line. And then for my lip, I decided to use AOA Wonder Matte in the shade Divine and added that to my lip. And for my highlighter, I decided to use the AOA Wonder Baked Highlighter in Macaroon. And I added that, and that's pretty much it for the look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. So this is pretty much the finished look. Quick little pointers. This palette is really, really good. I actually, to be completely honest, I really like how this eye looks more than I do on this eye. And I'm not being like biased or anything like that. I really didn't have any hard trouble blending this eye out. Why is it getting dark? Okay, I really didn't have a hard time blending out these lashes, and I don't know, the colors just blended really well with it. The Huda Beauty, I don't know, I really love this palette. I mean, I bought the Desert Dusk, but the Desert Dusk I've seen a lot. Okay, what's going on? Alright, I'm just going to keep it on. So, I bought the Desert Dusk, and that one had really good reviews, and I heard that she changed the formulation a little bit, and there was a lot of, like, what's the word? There was a lot of, like, negative things about this, just because in terms of blending and in terms of the, like, the high pigmented, like, glitter shades that are in the palette. It was harder to blend a little bit on my personal end, and I'm in no way a professional makeup like person. I mean, I do makeup for other people, and I do call myself like a makeup artist, because that's what kind of like what I'm trying to do. But I'm in no way a professional at this point. I really am not. I'm just like anyone else, and I still learn every single day. But I found that this palette here was just a little bit harder to work with versus me working with this palette. And this palette was $10. This palette was $65. Anyways, just like the bottom line of the video is, I just want to tell you, both palettes are great and amazing. I just discovered this new company, Bad Habit, which I got from ShopHush, which is another new company that I've been buying stuff, and their stuff is really amazing. And for 10 bucks, I got this palette that I'm definitely going to be doing a lot more looks with in the future. So just like my 2 cents, I would go with the Aphrodite palette for 10 bucks. And if you were ever interested in getting the Huda Beauty Rose Gold and you say you weren't able to get it, this is a perfect dupe for it. They're literally the exact same. As you can see, my eyes don't even look any different than each other. It's definitely a buy. It's definitely a steal. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this little mini side-by-side tutorial of both eyes. Played with both palettes, and my first impressions of the Aphrodite palette is a 10 out of 10 because it blends super well and it's amazing, and the color pigmentation was beautiful. The glitter shade, I really loved it because I was able to use it with a brush. There is like fallout because it's like very pressed glitter, I guess you could say, or like flakes, but it worked really well the way that I did it, where I added concealer and then I added like a glitter glue, and then when I wet the brush it worked even better and it picked up better product. This definitely picked up better product without wetting the brush than the Huda Beauty, because the Huda Beauty wouldn't pick up anything at all and I had to use my hand at the end of the day, and I think that's what most people said in most of the reviews. So yeah, anyways, I don't want to keep this video long, but I hope you guys really enjoyed this little quick tutorial, and I hope to see you guys recreate any of these looks. If you do, please don't forget to tag me in them. I am on social media and I love to check other people's looks and stuff like that. So yeah, anyways, I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. If you're not subscribed to my channel, definitely subscribe because you want to join my awesome family. And then hit the little bell button so that you can get notified when I upload a new video like this one. So until next time, I see you guys in my next video. I love you guys and have fun. Bye.